is Hard for What, episode 146. We are a solid couple hours, but an hour or so away from the WWE most destructive environment. It is basically the second coming of Hell in a Cell. It is the Elimination Chamber. But like we always do, introductions will always be a must. I'm Enigma V4.
I'm Smooth.
And this is the WWE Elimination Chamber 2023 predictions.
Yeah, what a stacked card we have tonight, right?
It's a stacked but short card. But like if NXT takeovers have taught us anything, not many matches can always be a good thing.
Exactly. Short sometimes is good when it comes to wrestling sometimes, guys.
Yes, you don't need a 13 to 15 card on a pay-per-view.
Exactly. Which is why 2 hours is better than 3 hours shows.
Oh, God. Miss those. But let's talk about some of our favorite Elimination Chamber moments.
Enigma, isn't it crazy? This is the 13th annual Elimination Chamber, bro.
It's crazy how it's been 13 years for the Elimination Chamber, and yet we've had so many history-making moments.
Exactly. Me, personally, I prefer the name No Way Out.
Yes! Oh, my God!
It's the perfect way to talk about Elimination Chambers. Look at this. Literally No Way Out.
Like, oh, dude, I don't know why the hell they changed the name. Like, I liked No Way Out.
Exactly. But Vince and Bruce had to change stuff, so
like I'm not a fan of pay-per-views being named after matches. I'm not a fan of Extreme Rules. I'm not a fan of the name Money in the Bank. I'm not a fan of Elimination Chamber.
Exactly. But you said favorite moments, right?
Yeah.
In the 13th year, we're only talking about strictly pay-per-view, right?
Strictly pay-per-view.
Yeah. I mean, there was a couple of good moments. A few years back, actually, I was talking earlier about it with you. When Bray Wyatt won the WWE title, his first world champion. That was a pretty cool moment. He finally won the big one.
Yeah, that felt so good only to watch him be a transitional champ, which sucked. But it was still a good moment of it. Yes, finally, he got the moment.
Exactly. And then he had that semen on the ring, remember?
Yeah,
with Randy Orton.
So
but yeah, that was a good moment. What's your Elimination Chamber moment?
Edge cashing in on John Cena.
Exactly, Edge losing the WWE title. No, we're talking about 06. That's
06.
No, we're talking strictly Elimination Chamber pay-per-view.
What was that? Like the match type.
Yeah, because that's the case. I'm going with Shawn Michaels when he won his first world title since retirement.
Right. Okay, right. All right, so then it would definitely have to be Edge beating up Kofi Kingston, and then Kofi having to still wait that 11 long years, and Edge winning the world title after losing the WWE title,
which was pretty gangster if you ask me.
Oh yeah, that was some real G shit. I saw on Twitter, Edge said something about Oh no, it was like one of those accounts that say, "Oh, on this day, 11 years ago, Edge attacked Kofi to take his spot," and Edge retweeted. He was like, "Yeah, Kofi, I got nothing. I just took his spot." He was being the ultimate opportunist.
My man went from WWE champion to World Heavyweight champion in the same night. What a G, man.
He was doing it before it was cool.
Exactly. So, moments like that. The first ever Elimination Chamber, Edge cashing in on John Cena. We going off the pay-per-view name now.
Yeah,
we're just talking about in general stuff like that, memories like that. Undertaker beating Batista in them to go on to WrestleMania to beat Edge. That was good too.
I believe
the tag team title one.
Yeah, the tag team title one. I like that one.
Exactly. Any women ones in specific?
I would say the first ever women's Elimination Chamber was good.
Yeah.
Minus like the final 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes, final 5 minutes.
Oh, look, Hendrik said they do have a No Way Out in Germany called No Escape.
It's easy.
Wow.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we gotta change the name of
Elimination Chamber. Period.
Like no escape, no escape, no way out. Just something. Really gives that feeling of locked in.
Yeah, that's good too. They did have something like that back in the days.
You could have called this show Locked In.
Remember? Oh, you could say the horror show at Elimination Chamber. Nah, let me stop.
Oh yeah, I forgot they did that for what Extreme Rules. Yeah, that was lame.
Yeah, but without any further ado, guys, let's get into our 2023 predictions. Thank you guys for tuning in. We have a very long night, and tonight could be a night of a lot of disappointments, a lot of excitement, and that's why we're looking forward to it, man.
Sorry, what was that last one? You cut out, my man.
I'm just saying, looking forward to the pay-per-view tonight.
Of course. So let's get into the first match. It is the Grit Couple. It is the team of Hall of Famers. It is the Rated R Superstar, the 11-time World Heavyweight Champion, the Innovator Revolutionary, Money in the Bank winner, and the strongest woman, and I want to say all of women's wrestling. The Glamazon.
One of the greatest of all time.
One of the greatest. Not a phoenix, but a goat of women's wrestling. Beth Phoenix.
Versus
the man of the light up jackets. The first. The innovator. The first real rock and roller. The innovator. The creator of the club. The leader of the Judgment Day. Prince Devitt, now known as Finn Balor, and his tag team partner. I'm going to have fun with this one. The Royal Rumble winner, even though some people say that her feet touch the floor. The goth mommy some of you sick fucks are really into. Fucking with y'all. God, I miss brutality. Rhea fucking Ripley.
I'm kind of looking forward to this. I'm kind of looking forward to this because we've already seen Edge and Beth, and I can't lie, I do like the combination of them as a tag team couple.
Dude, how the fuck is Beth hit just as good as a spear as Edge?
Exactly, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're one of the rare couples that actually make sense and they gel well together. So I don't mind these couples together. So they're already 1-0. So I'm looking at them. WWE's pretty sure they're planning on them going 2-0 after tonight. I got Edge and Beth Phoenix winning in a very exciting match.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to say Edge and Beth Phoenix, but a piece of me also says Finn and Rhea. Rhea's got the momentum. She's about to face a Hall of Famer. She's about to face a Hall of Famer tag team, and then she's gonna go on to face what some would say the greatest women's wrestler of today, Charlotte Flair. And then we have Finn Balor, who's kind of on a collision course with Edge. And then, maybe something happens on the Raw after.
Hold on, I'll be back.
All right. Yeah. We have Finn Balor, who is on a collision course with Edge. We have Finn Balor that is on a hot streak with the Judgment Day. And just maybe he's on a collision course with the last rock and roller on the Raw after WrestleMania. So I could see both sides. Edge and Beth, Team Hall of Famer, Finn and Rhea, the Judgment Day. Yep. I think I'm changing my mind. But when Young Smooth gets back, I'll give him my thoughts when he gets back. But guys, tell me how you feel about Rhea winning that Royal Rumble. I know a lot of you guys weren't in the Royal Rumble predictions video.
I feel like nah. But yeah, I heard a couple of things you were saying. Continue on a little bit so I could catch up to speed.
Right. So I was saying how both of these teams kind of have a lot to gain and a lot to lose. Rhea's got the momentum of WrestleMania. Finn's on a collision course with Edge and maybe the last rock and roller. And then we have Beth and Ed that are just Hall of Famers.
Exactly. But I feel like in this case, since we all know what, like 9 out of 10 Rhea might win at WrestleMania, so if she can afford a loss at this moment, speaking. But you do want her to gain some type of momentum going into WrestleMania. Same thing with Finn, because we all know it's most likely it's going to be Finn and Edge at WrestleMania. So
right.
So I wouldn't be mad if Judgment Day won anyways as well. But I just think it fits better for Edge and Beth Phoenix to get another dub as a tag team.
Yep. The grit couple shines through, Team Hall of Famers. But on to our next match. It is the Conqueror, the Beast, the Cowboy. Is there anything else this guy is?
The 2003 and 2022 Royal Rumble winner.
Mr. Lose the WWE title but win the Royal Rumble. Brock Lesnar versus God, I Need MVP.
The two-time WWE champion.
Two-time WWE champion. Best work done in factions, Hurt Business and MVP and Kenny King. It is the almighty Bobby Lashley. In a regular match.
What can I say? Yeah, regular match. And what can I say, dude? A whole year it took to get this part 2. Literally a whole year to get a part 2.
I will say I like that the story between Brock and Bobby Lashley, like it's not something where you need them to go just like constantly. Like this just got picked up after Bobby Lashley lost the US title to Brock Lesnar. Then they did a Saudi match, and then the next time they interacted was the Royal Rumble.
You mean WWE title?
No. I'm talking about in October.
Yeah, but you said he lost the U.S. title to Brock Lesnar.
No, I said due to Brock Lesnar.
Oh.
Yeah, he lost the WWE title due to Brock Lesnar. Not WWE, fucking wow. The U.S. title.
U.S.
And then they had a Saudi match. And then the next time they interacted was the WWE Royal Rumble.
Oh, I forgot. This is part 3. Yeah, I forgot about their Saudi match.
I mean, who the hell watches Saudi matches?
Who won that one?
Yeah, I'm going to keep it a stack. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I don't watch Saudi pay-per-views either.
Yeah, guys, I'm here.
Most likely it was Brock, right?
You know what? Fuck it. Let me check that.
Yeah, because if it's part 3, this is definitely a trilogy. This is probably the last match they're gonna have together. And we saw last night on SmackDown, Bray Wyatt caught out the winner, so we know this is definitely probably for right now the last match, at least.
I would assume so. Because if it's a trilogy, then it's like, okay, you can, I guess, do it this way. But if it's like, oh, scores 1-1, it's like, why is Bray challenging?
Yeah, I don't know, Enigma.
Oh,
I don't feel right.
Yeah, Brock won. So it's 1-1, and this is the final one.
The trilogy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me how you feel first. Let me hear your opinions and thoughts.
So, all right. So since this is the trilogy, this is the final match. I know a lot of people are like, oh, this should be a Mania. It's like, okay, I understand your viewpoint. I understand that, you know, Brock versus Lesnar is a WrestleMania level match. But think about it like this. Both UFC backgrounds. So, hypothetically, theoretically even, does an Elimination Chamber kind of fit that mold, that image of these two caged fighters?
Yeah, it's like a perfect setting. You make it sense. A perfect setting match. I mean, at least theme.
Yeah, so it's like theme-wise, you're golden. Because, you know, it makes sense. It makes sense. Two caged fighters are now going to, you know, do battle, not in a cage. I wanted this match to be in a fight pit.
Yeah, because it's like the third time, right? And it's like a normal match for the third straight time, which is kind of weird. You would have expected like a no-holds-barred or something.
Maybe a last man standing?
Yeah, even a last man standing to protect both men. But it looks like we're getting a third regular normal match. which it doesn't bother me, but still,
you kind of aimed higher.
Yeah, you could have done something to fit the theme of the match and the pay-per-view itself.
Yeah, I was really thinking, okay, round 3 is most likely a fight pick.
Exactly.
Now
well, my opinion, huh?
Oh no, you talk first.
No, go ahead. What you was gonna say?
I was gonna say that like after this, let's talk about Bray real quick.
All right, definitely. But I just think this is like definitely well deserved. Us fans, the first 2 times, well, I definitely didn't see the Saudi match, but the first 2 didn't live up to the hype. So I feel like this is probably gonna be the pay-per-view where they finally give us what we all like wanted from the dream match itself. After all these years, I could see them finally delivering tonight.
Yeah, like I can imagine that too. It's like, all right, round 1, round 1, Brock was on Bobby's ass.
Yeah.
Round 2, did not see it.
Yeah, guys, we keep it real here on Talk for Glory.
Yeah, guys, we ain't watching, we ain't covering no fucking Saudi shows. Maybe we'll cover Impact before Saudi.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, so don't know how round 2 went. I'll watch some highlights after this, or whoever's watching this now or later. You guys can tell me how you guys thought about the round 2, but round 3 is definitely where it's at, especially with this subpar build where it lives up to its hype. It could be better, but this is good.
Exactly. I just feel like tonight is the end, at least for the moment being. We don't need to revisit this feud, especially if let's say the match doesn't live up to its like expectations. We don't need to revisit this feud again. So tonight, the trilogy should be the last one.
And
I got who you got winning?
Brock.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. I got Brock Lesnar winning.
Beast.
Okay, yeah. So what you want to say about Bray?
I'll be short, sweet, and simple about it. This just came out of fucking left field. That's it. Brock, Lashley, don't care. Kind of random, but hey.
Dude, and I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest with you guys. Bray Wyatt and Brock, no personality really for Brock. So how is it gonna be? How are you gonna build a match to even be interesting or even people want to invite people to watch? Like, if Bray's gonna have to do majority of the carrying during this build.
Like while we've said it off the air and on the air, Bray Wyatt is a lot more character than wrestler, and Brock is a lot more wrestler, a lot more beast than character.
Exactly. This could be a perfect cinematic match. We can have Brock Lesnar, we already know how he is, a fucking beast. Bray Wyatt, a demonic character who could display a lot of characters at the same time. And during the match, that would be a perfect cinematic match, or even a backstage match at least.
Oh yes, a backstage match. That's perfect.
We know Brock Lesnar is very destructive. We know how dirty and how freaking destructive he can get. So, and Bray Wyatt itself, the character. You can kind of mix the two. You can make it work, but that's if WWE wants to head towards that way. But if it's a normal match, and like you just have regular build, I don't see any personality inside Brock Lesnar that can bring out the best of Bray, because Bray will have to carry the majority of this feud.
Yeah, but like when it would come to character, I think Bray's kind of got like that department on lock. But then when it comes to like in ring, it's going to be all Brock.
Yeah, how can Bray even last with Brock, right? Let's see what he can do against Brock.
Can't do much, but
very weird matchup.
That's everything I got for like that match. Again, Brock for the win. Hopefully cinematic match for Brock.
Bray Mania.
With Brock and Bray.
But let's talk about it when we get there.
But on to our next fucking match. It is to crown the number 1 contender for the WWE Raw Women's Championship of the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair. It is Raquel Gonzalez Rodriguez, whatever the fuck you marks want to call her, versus Nikki Cross, versus Liv Morgan, versus Kana, Asuka, whatever you guys love and or miss, versus Natalya, versus Carmella.
Ugh, fuck. Should open my mouth just now. My fault. Natalya and Carmella.
I'm not gonna lie. I would have probably replaced them with Sarah Logan because apparently she's supposed to look like this not extreme. This badass Viking. It's like okay,
Yeah,
a caged Viking. All right,
I can see it, but yeah, I'd rather have, let's be honest, Natalya and Carmella than a Tamina and a Snuka.
yeah, Tamina or fucking the one-off appearance of Nia Jax.
Jesus Christ! Thank God it was a one-off. But what are your thoughts on who you think should be the one to face Bianca?
Yeah, let's give a rundown. Raquel Gonzalez, love her to death. I could see her winning, getting this dub. Nikki Cross, hell no. Liv Morgan, abso-fucking-lutely not. Asuka, fuck yeah. Natalya, I'm sure someone simmed a universe mode in Natalya 1, same with Carmella. But yeah, that's
Let's be honest. There's only like 3 realistic winners in this match.
Liv on her best day, Raquel on her worst day in midday, and Asuka any other day.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, we can do Raquel Rodriguez. She could have a breakout moment. Nikki Cross is kind of like, no, she's at a spot where we're not invested. This is not the same Nikki Cross we know.
This isn't the Twisted Sister.
Yeah. Liv Morgan, I can kind of see it if she's turning a little heelish.
Yeah, like, do I see it, but do I want it?
Yeah, exactly. Do we want it? I don't know.
Asuka, wait. Sorry to cut you off real quick. But hey, guys, I see that we've got 7 viewers. Feel free to talk. Also, thank you for joining Talk for Glory.
Yeah, guys, don't forget to drop a like, share this video with your family, friends. And yeah, guys, tune in to our review, right? We're going to do a review as well tomorrow. So you guys don't want to miss out on what we have to say.
Oh,
hell yeah. You know the deal.
Oh, we're going to read comments. We're going to talk about that right after.
Yeah, because it's funny how you mentioned that.
But,
I was on Asuka, right?
Yeah, you're on Asuka.
Yeah, we have Asuka. She literally is legitimately the only person I can see having an actual great build, and not only a great build, can put up a great match with Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. I don't see why you don't pull the trigger with Asuka, even though she's a multi-time women's champion already. But talk about building legacy. Yeah.
I was like, don't get me wrong, Asuka as champ one more time does not sound bad, but at the same damn time, let's talk about the reinvention of Kana, the return of Kana. This badass version of Asuka could probably push Bianca to the limit more than Bayley did.
Exactly. And that's why I'm saying, like, we can actually go to her instead of like just building on with like a Raquel Rodriguez who doesn't have any momentum, or Nikki Cross who is, I don't even know what the fuck she's doing. A Liv Morgan who had a piss poor title reign. Natalya who's garbage. I'm sorry, guys. At this age,
she's a veteran. She would be a great coach.
Yeah, but at this age, no. Main event players, what's up, man?
What's up, man? Always love seeing the main event. That's what Talk for Glory is.
Yeah, man. But man, we don't even have to talk about Carmella. We can just throw her under the bus.
Yeah, Carmella, we'll let Corey Graves handle that.
But yeah, my 2 picks, if you're being realistic, Raquel Rodriguez or Asuka, but I'm gonna go Asuka winning this match.
Yeah, I got Asuka, Raquel, and I'm not gonna be specific on who, because honest God, don't know. Raquel or Asuka, those are my 2. Now let's get into.
Asuka should eliminate everybody tonight. No one else should have a shot. Exactly.
Pull a Shayna Baszler? Bet.
Yeah, pull a Shayna Baszler.
Now let's get into this one. This. Oh my God. I have not looked forward to a mid-card match in quite some time. Well, minus Sheamus versus Walter. But this.
Yeah, I'm about to say, minus Gunther's IC title run.
Yeah, this has so many people I give so much of a fuck about. It is the United States Championship. Oh, so bring back the old version. It is A-Town motherfucking down. Austin Theory versus Seth Rollins. I mean, Seth fucking Rollins versus Johnny. I can't say wrestling.
Wrestling, yeah.
No, it's not Johnny Wrestling because we have not gotten Johnny Wrestling.
Versus Jonah,
Yeah, versus Jonah. Bronson Reed versus Punishment Martin. I mean, goddamn, I'm going through everyone's indie names now. Damian Priest versus Montez fucking Ford.
Yo, Enigma, I'm not gonna lie. This is one loaded mid-card match, bro. For the United States champion, especially. Shit.
Oh my god. What they dude, this might be match of the night.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this match.
Like I'll be straight up. The main event is 9 out of 10 chance probably going to be match of the night, but this is going to be the strongest second place ever.
Yeah, or it possibly could steal match of the night because the main event is probably going to have a lot of passion and emotion into it, which is probably going to outshine this match. But still, in terms of quality of match, this is probably definitely going to be the match of the night.
Oh, dude, this match can go literally everywhere. So what I first want to say is I don't want Austin Theory to retain. We don't need to do the whole the champion retained in this shit.
We love Theory, guys. We're not against Austin Theories, but I agree with Enigma. We need a new United States champion.
Yeah,
because Elimination Chamber, people usually retain.
Yeah, I was like, it's not even like, oh, we need a new United States champion. It's just the Elimination Chamber should not be the champion keeps retaining.
Exactly. But who is your sleeper, Enigma, for this match?
Montez Ford, man.
Yeah. Oh man, it's hard because I know a lot of people are gonna want Ford to have his moment, a big moment in this match. But I'm not gonna lie, if you actually need who's my sleeper, I'm gonna have to say Bronson Reed, bro. He's been booked really good since his return.
Oh hell yeah! Like this man was a monster back when he went back to New Japan as Jonah, and then when he came back as Bronson Reed, they kept that same monster that I watched beat Okada, beat Jeff Cobb, beat Tom Lawler.
You see what he did to Dolphin Ali?
Exactly. See what he's done with Dolph, Mustafa, Johnny.
Yeah, he beat the fuck out of all of them.
Did he beat up Dexter Loomis too?
I think he did. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he did.
So it's like the Warpath, the monster that is Bronson Reed has not stopped.
Exactly. But yeah, that's my sleeper. If you had to pick who's gonna have the most eliminations tonight, who would you go?
Bronson Reed or Damian Priest. It's one of those two.
Bronson Reed or Damian Priest. I'm gonna have to say Seth Rollins. For me, it's probably gonna have the most eliminations.
So, that is going to be one hell of a match to watch. And what
are your thoughts on Johnny Gargano?
This might be the chance to rejuvenate Johnny Wrestling. The guy that we fought, the guy that we all watch in NXT come so close every time to the mountaintop and then get knocked down. The Rebel Heart. This might be the match where we see this Rebel Heart.
Yeah, even though he probably might not win, but this could be definitely the match where we go, hey, look at Johnny again. Like, he's finally doing something special on the main roster, and he's probably gonna have a great showcase. So I wouldn't sleep about Johnny Gargano tonight if I was you guys.
Yeah, guys, like don't sleep on Johnny Gargano.
What do you think about Judgment Day's Damian Priest?
Dude, fucking Judgment Day's Damian Priest. I'm glad that he's here because ever since Dom has joined the Judgment Day, he kind of plays second fiddle. And I think the WWE universe, wrestling fans in general, actually, need to be reminded of how much of a badass Priest is. So the Elimination Chamber is probably his home.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. Ever since Dom joined the Judgment Day, it's kind of like Priest took a back seat and it hasn't been the same. So this is definitely a match where he's by himself. He doesn't have to worry about Dom and Rhea Ripley or fucking Finn Balor. This could be his own moment.
And this is his moment.
Exactly. His time to show. Don't forget last year I was hot too at one point.
Yeah, before Judgment Day, before teaming with Bad Bunny, Damian Priest is a former United States champion after all.
Champion, exactly, yeah.
Speaking
And
of
let's
which,
go down to the last guy, Montez Ford.
all right, so for about, I want to say, a year and some change, people have been saying break up the Street Profits, have Montez go on this fucking monstrous run. Hell, even you in your universe mode, and I believe 2K19 or 20, you made Montez Ford a main eventer.
Yep, I did.
In my universe mode, Father with Fathers, Montez Ford was a dominant mid-carder on the uprising to becoming a
main event guy.
A main event guy, but then we realized 2K20 sucks. But Montez, all right, so back to what I was saying. So people have been saying, okay, break up the Street Profits and everything in between. How about this? How about don't break them up? Have them casually go their separate ways, because Montez will be too busy focusing on the single life. This way, there's no turn, there's no Otis and Tucker feud. There's no Miz and Morrison feud. Actually, no, that wasn't a feud till bragging rights.
This guy, yeah.
What's up?
You know the deal. He's like fantasy booking, but have HBK and Brett open the show tonight. Don't shy away from the Montreal.
Okay, wait. You know the deal might be onto something. He might be onto something. Let's start the show with Shawn Michaels.
All right. Okay. So.
Okay. Wait. Yeah, right. I was gonna say something, but I was like, no. Let's keep on track.
We're gonna get into everything we needed to talk about after, like, but let's go back. What you were saying about Montez? That's it.
All right. No. So I was saying, okay, if like we won't break up the Street Profits, have someone turn heel and blah 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 and all that stuff. No one's doing the Ray and Batista. You're supposed to be my friend. Shit. Like
exactly.
Just have them go their respected separate ways.
Like New Day.
Yeah, like exactly do that. Hell, I even would want Montez Ford on SmackDown, right? If he won the United States title. Exactly. Have the title switch brands. I've always said the U.S. title is a SmackDown title.
Exactly. Yep. I agree. We grew up on the U.S. title being on SmackDown.
Yep.
But look, if we're being realistic, we're going to go down to the winners, guys, now. If we're being realistic, we know Seth Rollins is probably not going to win because he's going to face Logan Paul at WrestleMania.
That reminds me. I'm going to say
Theory's facing John. Austin Theory's facing John Cena.
Right.
So that's probably not going to need the U.S. title involved. So it only comes down, realistically speaking, to Johnny Gargano, Bronson Reed, Damian Priest, and Montez Ford, if you ask me.
And, cutting it down to the wire, I'm going to stick to it. Montez Ford for the win.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say this, anymore. Montez Ford is great, but we haven't seen him as a singles guy. His first moment to be a singles competitor, I don't think you give him the U.S. title right away. But I do think you allow him to show that he can be a singles player, and he can evolve into something special like everybody expects him to be. But I don't think right now is the right moment. So I'm going to go with probably Bronson Reed winning the United States champion. I changed my mind. Earlier I told you on the phone somebody else, but I'm probably going to go with Bronson Reed here. He's probably the only realistic winner for me.
All right, so two things. Before we go into the main event, we'll do our regular thank you shtick. But first, let's go to Seth Rollins real quick. I'm just going to be flat out. I don't want to see Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins. That's not worth my time. What I think is worth mine, and I believe everyone else's time, would be Seth Rollins versus the catalyst of professional wrestling, the only real Grand Slam winner in New Japan, the last Rock and Roller, the man that single-handedly sold out Madison Square Garden and the United Center, King Switch, baby. Jay White versus Seth Rollins sounds a lot better to me than Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul, but that's just me. If we could
somehow, and plenty of others, brother.
Huh?
You and plenty of others.
Trust me, man. I think if we can somehow get Jay for WrestleMania, I think we sub out Logan. We get Logan Paul versus damn, what the hell is his name? Rick Boogs. He can go do that, and we can get Seth Rollins versus the real challenge that he's been looking for, Jay White.
I can see what you're saying, but let's say Jay White doesn't come in. I mean, why not Logan Paul? Big celebrity, big star power within a match.
Of course.
He deserves better. Don't get me wrong. He deserves way better than Logan Paul. But still, you work with what you got. Why not, right?
Of course. We work with what we got.
But let's read some comments before we get into the main event.
I think we have been reading the comments like as we're doing this. But I'll say
answer them now.
Yeah, so let's see. Let's go all the way back, all the way to the top. Hendrix, I love that you're trying to be here more. I love seeing you in the Stardom fan comment section where we raid the Zoomy chats. Fuck it. I didn't want to do this, but now that we even said the word, it is Azumi, not ACM, you fucks. Sorry about that, but good to know that they have it in Germany. No Escape, Rage in a Cage, Cash Money. Always love seeing you. You're starting to be a lot more consistent. You weren't showing up a couple of times, man. You got busy.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Locked Up. If you're asking Dom, okay, that's another one.
That's a good one.
It's WrestleMania.
It's WrestleMania Canada edition.
With Edge, you may as well. By the way, you know the deal. You're new to Talk for Glory. Welcome to Talk for Glory, man.
It's crazy, but have Cody hope Roman win tonight, proving that he's the only one worthy of taking the belts at Mania. That makes a lot of sense. Wait, hope Roman?
Yeah, like if it's like an ego thing, it is my story. I understand,
but that's kind of like he got to play into a hero, if you ask me.
Yeah, like that's what I was saying. That if that's the goal you want to swing for, then Cody's a heel. Then he's the American Nightmare that I watched in ROH.
So then you turn Roman Reigns babyface?
No, I think this will turn into a now this is pretty much a mandatory triple threat.
Exactly, yeah.
Main event players, dude. Thank you for always showing up here, man. This Talk for Glory. We are the main event.
Yeah.
Oscar has to eliminate everyone. She has to pull a Shayna Baszler. Fuck yeah, she does. Thank God Nia Jackson wrestling tonight.
Oh my God. Dude, thank you, God. Whoever else you want to say.
Yeah, it's fucking God, G.O.D., Mel Gibson, whoever the fuck you guys want. Oh, God. I fucking love that.
Give the belt to Reed. Let's see what dude can... Wait, what?
Wait, thank God. Give the belt to Reed. Let's see what dude can...
Okay. So it's going to be Theory versus Cena at Mania. Don't need a belt. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
it's going to be Seth versus YouTube dude at Mania. Don't need a belt. You're right. Which is kind of why I said what I said during the closing of our prediction for that match.
I love Rebel Heart, dude. You and everyone else does Cash Money. And then we read the Brett and Sean, which I still stand by that. Ain't gonna happen, but would love to see Gunther chop the shit.
Oh man, bro,
dude. Oh my God, we were so close.
We were supposed to get that, man. Fuck. Why we gotta get Bray and fucking Brock, man?
Fuck.
But yeah, guys, we heading into the main event. If you guys haven't already, drop a like, drop a sub, turn on those post notifications if you guys haven't already. And then you wanna let them know where they can follow us at?
You guys can follow us on our socials. You guys can follow Young Smooth at Young Smooth TFG on Twitter. You guys can follow myself on my Twitter, Enigma_V4_. You guys can follow my Instagram. Wait, time out. There we go. You guys can follow me on my Instagram at Enigma_V4. My TikTok, Enigma_V4. I just noticed that the top floor logo is blocking the FG part of your Twitter handle.
That's cool. TFG.
Yeah, you guys already know. Top Glory is everywhere. Speaking of which, you guys can follow the Top Glory miniseries on Spotify, on Anchor, on Apple Podcasts, whatever the fuck.
Wait. Speaking of miniseries, are you gonna review the New Japan event that's going on tonight as well?
I was actually
on a miniseries.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Still debating it. I probably got like an hour or so before I make my decision.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, I think we'll keep you guys updated for that announcement. So if you guys want to hear him talk about it, like he said, you can go follow us at the miniseries on Talk for Glory. Follow us on Spotify, Anchor, wherever you guys feel comfortable with.
Apple
And, yeah.
Podcasts, everywhere.
Exactly.
And if you guys want, follow my Twitch at, I guess, Enigma before. But
Hey, guys.
now let's get into the main event.
Oh,
It
man.
is the
Undisputed, and when you said WWE Universal Championship.
no, I copied it from the website when I was doing this. Is that what they just say now? Like,
no, they called it the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship.
Weird, because I've heard them say WWE Universal before.
Really? I have never heard them say that.
I've heard it like once. I was like, wait, they're only counting one right now?
Yeah.
I think it was like during like the Matt Riddle match. But you guys get it. It is for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. It is the underdog from the underground, totally not El Generico, Canada's own former honorary Oos, Sami fucking Zayn.
Zayn.
Versus 900 plus day reign. Has beaten pretty much almost everyone's record but Bruno Sammartino. It is the unpinned, unsubmitted, I guess in some record, undefeated, yours,
ours,
our tribal chief Roman Reigns.
Oh, man. This is ridiculous. And I will say this. This is a classic storyline. This is a storyline where we're going to go back a few years from now. We're going to come back to this storyline from the beginning, from where it all started until now. But we're always going to revisit. This is fucking amazing. This storyline has been so good, man.
This match is the definition of an underdog right now.
Exactly. Dude, this storyline alone is Sigma. It's just crazy, dude. I don't really know what to say, dude. I love it. It's just so good, man. We haven't had a few like this in so long. With story, emotion. When was the last time you could say that about a match like this?
A match like this. I want to say Drew.
Nah, I wasn't at this level, though.
Oh, yeah, like getting himself over, like Sami getting over. Yeah, it's been quite some damn time.
Yeah, this is a story. This is long-term booking of 8-9 months coming.
You know, well, some people were in the hospital bed for 8-9 months. Someone was grinding.
Oh, man. What are your thoughts on this match, Nick? What do you think?
Dude, as like we're talking about this, all I can think is this just might be the night. As impossible as this sounds, this has a bigger maybe than I've felt in a while.
Yes, bro. I'm undecided, dude. I don't know what's going to go down.
In a time where bringing back old theme songs has been the highlight, where we've heard people like Drew bringing back Broken Dreams, Johnny bringing back Rebel Heart, Will Ospreay bringing back Elevated, Sami Zayn brings back yesterday Worlds Apart, and just hearing the oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I mean, let's go.
Oh, man.
It is that moment, that goddamn moment where.
Bro, did you guys see last night, bro?
That promo.
Oh, man, bro. Standing ovation for 5 minutes. Ridiculous.
Like, don't get me wrong, guys. I think Cody deserves this moment. But god damn it, Sami fucking worked for this.
Yeah, Sammy's worked hard, man, for this moment.
He's waiting to the limit. Oh, wait, wrong guy.
Honestly, I can't remember the last time where the fans were actually this much involved and invested into somebody so deep. Like, yes, Kofi was and Drew had there, but I'm talking about 9-8 months build, long-term booking. We all knew this was the outcome, but we didn't know it was going to take us this far with the emotions, and the storyline was so driven to, like we connect with Sami, the underdog story. We know how hard he's grinding to get to this moment, you know? So for him to come this far, it's just so good to watch, man.
Dude, literally everything about this is perfection. Nothing feels forced. Everything feels natural. All of it just feels so sympathetic. I haven't felt someone be such a big baby face since Hangman. So 2 years ago, where all we want is for him to overcome the odds and beat the Elite. This is the moment. I want Sami to overcome and beat the Bloodline. The head of the table.
The table. But that's the question. That's where it kind of gets me like, damn.
Is
I love
Sami the one?
Is Sami the one though? Can Sami dethrone Roman alone? That's where it kind of makes me, guys. I'm sorry to say this, guys. I'm gonna have to leave with Roman Reigns winning. I don't think Sami can do it alone. If you ask me, unless we have an interference from Cody or somebody, hoping Sami Zayn become the WWE Undisputed Universal title. I don't think Sami can dethrone Roman alone at this moment. I just don't see it. I just don't see it, if you ask me, man.
It's so crazy to think that not too long ago, I think if you would have told us 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, hey, Sami's going to be one of the most over guys in all of 2022 into 2023, we'd be like, well, yeah, it's Sami Zayn, like he's really good. But this level,
yeah,
no one was thinking.
I would have never expected that. Yeah, I would have never expected this, to be honest.
This is the underdog from the underground.
And by the way, have you guys seen like his monster, like this custom monster video that was going around, like the theme song with Sami Zayn, which is really good, man. I advise you guys to go check that out before the pay-per-view starts tonight. It's a really good hype promo and stuff.
Come on, does this start at 7 or at 8?
8.
Okay, thank God.
Who do you got winning, and why?
Okay, so before I say that, I want to say two things. Well, I guess it's one. That after this live, I will be uploading a 2K22 simulated match of the two main events tonight from different promotions. So Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns will be one, and Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Okada will be the second one. But as for who do I have here, oh God, I'm gonna say DQ finish.
A DQ finish?
Yes, like I think Solo or someone. I don't think actually no. I think Roman wins, but Sami kicks out of 3 spears. Like
yeah, he's gonna have that heart where he's not gonna give up, right? Like,
yeah, it's gonna be more heart than literally most of the people in this 900+ day reign that Roman has faced.
Yeah, but it kind of sucks because I kind of know where this is leaning towards, and I kind of hope it doesn't lean towards this way because it's super predictable. But I just hope it doesn't happen the way everybody thinks it will, where Jay interferes and then Sami goes on to face Jay at WrestleMania with Kevin Owens, and Jimmy goes against Jimmy Uso, and the day one's the Usos.
It's like, that sounds cool, but after this steam, this smoke, this heat,
yeah, I don't know how you could go back to that. How you could downgrade to it?
That is straight up a downgrade. No disrespect to the tag titles. No disrespect.
Like, don't get me wrong, it sucks, Enigma. It really does suck because the goal was to have a WrestleMania moment for Sami and Kevin Owens together, and also to finally give the Usos that big WrestleMania match they never had in their career. So it kind of does suck as well, but at this point, you have literally just a forced hand. You have to you got to make it a triple threat, guys. You have to have WrestleMania.
Like, it might just, like, don't get me wrong. Will it suck that, Cody doesn't get the 1v1? Yeah. But
that doesn't mean he doesn't get his moment, though, because I still think Cody wins.
Right. And, I'm going to save what I thought just in case, it does or it doesn't become a triple threat. And, we're going to save Mania prediction thoughts for Mania predictions. But,
yeah.
Again, I got to have Roman winning this. It's going to fucking tear my soul. But if I'm wrong, God, so help me I'm wrong.
Exactly. I wouldn't be mad with being wrong tonight, guys. I wouldn't be mad or disappointed at all.
Like, oh my God, because if we're talking about people paying their dues, putting in the work, Sami fucking has this. Like these last, 8-9 months?
Exactly. Yeah.
I like Cody.
What a beautiful moment. What a beautiful moment it would be. But to swerve everybody, if we actually to swerve people, what if Cody hopes Sami beat Roman Reigns? Because Sami can't do it alone.
What? Just
And
what
then
if?
we get Sami versus Cody, the two biggest babyfaces in the company. I had that for WrestleMania. But then it leaves out Roman Reigns. What does he do at WrestleMania?
Then we get Dwayne. This actually fixes the problem of people saying the Brock versus Roman does not need a title. This actually does fix that problem.
Yeah.
But no.
But I feel like even if Sami wins, I still feel like it still will be a tribute to the match at Mania.
Oh God, dude, there is no way that you can just go wrong with this.
Yeah, because you can't just exclude Roman Reigns from WrestleMania. Period.
I do
so
think
regardless,
that,
yeah.
I do think that if, let's say it's a triple threat, then the cheering for Sami will get louder, and it get louder for Cody. And that,
because think about it, if Cody, it saves people from being disappointed. Because regardless, they're gonna be happy for Cody, but Sami at least got his moment, so they won't be so mad if Cody would get his moment at WrestleMania either. Right. Sami already had his moment at Elimination Chamber.
Dude, there's so many places this storyline can go, but there's one thing that I know: it can't go wrong.
Yeah, this definitely can't go wrong. Especially how it's been booked and built towards it. It's been amazing. So I don't think you can go wrong with this. With either outcome tonight. Whatever happens tonight, we still know the direction is going to head towards, and I still believe in they're going to have a strong case to book it as a triple threat match.
And let's not act like Sami Zayn didn't acknowledge Jey Uso.
Exactly. Which is kind of why it kind of leads me towards that, because he's had this involvement with Jey recently. And let's say, okay, he does, right? Let's say he wins, right? What sense does it make for him to even acknowledge Jey Uso and even stuff like, yeah, I give you credit because you didn't beat me up at the Royal Rumble. You could leave it like that, right? Just out of respect.
They just out of respect. But, be all and end all. This match, I'll call it probably one of my favorite headlines, because I've thought about this since we started this podcast episode. This match, if Sami Zayn were to win, must be headlined the Montreal Miracle.
Yes, that's a perfect title and headline, bro. That's actually a beautiful headline if that was to happen.
But I think off that's how I'm gonna end it.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't already, first of all, me and Nima would like to thank everybody for tuning in to our WWE Elimination Chamber predictions for 2023.
Yeah, thank you guys for being very active. I saw that we hit 10 viewers once. Right now we're at 4, so thank you guys. I've dropped down the links for you guys to watch. His move.
Yo.
Okay, just making sure that you cut out.
But
okay. But I've dropped down the links. Follow us on Spotify, YouTube, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, everything. And remember to follow us on our socials. Mine at Enigma_V4_ on my Twitter. YoungSmoothTFG on his. Enigma. Wait a minute. Enigma_V4 on my Instagram. Enigma_V4 on my TikTok. And with that, I want to say thank you for hearing. Wait a minute.
Thank you, Hendrix, for clapping. Just gonna have a good night, guys. We're gonna have a great night of wrestling tonight.
Oh, hell yeah. And maybe I'll cover New Japan. Maybe I won't. Let's see how tired I am of it. But it's the Elimination Chamber, baby. One of the greatest storylines in wrestling.
Exactly. In years. So, guys, tune into Elimination Chamber tonight because you guys do not want to miss it. And, of course, me and him are going to review the show. So, tune into that as well.
But guys, as always, drop a like, drop a sub, comment, share, tweet, whatever you guys want. Enjoy the show, enjoy our podcast, and above all else, enjoy wrestling.
And drink it in, man.